This is the FCTO Daily Forex News Report for the 9th of April 2013. The Japanese yen remained the focus in the Asian session today as US dollar Japanese yen edged even closer to the 100 psychological level and Euro Japanese yen is just below 130. New Zealand dollar Japanese yen remains the strongest cross this week as the kiwi was boosted by comments from the Reserve Bank of New Zealand Deputy Governor Spencer that house prices and credit expansion could trigger a monetary policy response. The euro caught up with the euro-Japanese yen as the second strongest pair this week. Indeed, the euro is broadly firmer, with the euro-US dollar staying well above 1.3, while some strength was also seen in euro-British pound and euro-Swiss franc. Australian dollar Japanese yen is also strong as supported by inflation data from China. In the US, Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke said that the economy is significantly stronger than it was 4 years ago, but it's still far from where they all want it to be. He said that most of the world's major industrial economies are engaged in expansionary monetary policy and overall that's mutually constructive. Meanwhile, resilience of the US banking system has greatly improved since the stress tests. He noted that the more intensive use and greater sophistication of supervisory stress testing, as well as supervisors' increased emphasis on the effectiveness of banks' own capital planning processes, deserves credit. In Europe, Spanish Prime Minister Rajoy urged European central bank leaders consider whether the ECB should have the same power as other central banks and give themselves the instruments that other countries have. Rajoy was indeed referring to the fact that the Fed and the Bank of England could print money through quantitative easing and the Bank of Japan could implement a huge monetary stimulus package. Whilst the ECB has a wide range of tools, it must justify any unconventional measures by aligning them with a single mandate of price stability. Portuguese Finance Minister Gasper said that the Troika will make an additional visit after the Constitutional Court rejected a number of austerity measures last week. Released today, China's consumer price index slowed more than expected to 2.1% year-on-year in March, while the producer price index dropped 1.9% year-on-year. That's compared to expectation of an increase of 2.5% and a drop of 1.8% year-on-year respectively. The data showed there is little inflationary pressure, which could help China to maintain a relatively accommodative policy for now. Other data released in the Asian session saw the UK BRC sales monitor rise 1.9% year-on-year in March, and the RICS house price balance improved to -1 in March. Released in Australia NAB business confidence rose to 2 in March. Looking ahead, UK data will be the major focus today, with industrial and manufacturing production and trade balances featured. The Swiss will release the employment rate, CPI and retail sales, and in the US, Canada will release housing starts and building permits. For all the Forex news affecting the markets today, please join us at forexcurrencytradingonline.co.uk. That's forexcurrencytradingonline.co.uk.